I find it really interesting. Our Eagles are top performers anyway. You know, they come that way, and then we get to meet the best of the best, which is really exciting. And I think it's also one of those things where you look at the future looks a little bit better when you talk to these young men.
I realized that I wanted to really get Eagle. A couple outings in, I was really driven to try to get all of the requirements done and try to absorb as much knowledge as possible. And after I saw that I was really able to succeed and learn a lot, I was really driven to continue and try to do rank advancement and try to improve faster than my friends and make a competition between us to see who could get the next rank advancement. And by that way, we were able to push all of us to move up in the ranks and eventually get Eagle.
They are so committed to their scouting program, to their schools, to their community, to their churches. It's unbelievable how much man hours, boy hours, are put into the whole area. That they sort of have an aura about them that just moves around, and all these things get done. It's really impressive.
Some people might look at me and say, well, that's cool, look what he did. It wasn't just me. My family's there all the time. They're supporting me. They're helping me get through all this. And I have counselors. I think I have 87 counselors, I think, who helped me along the way. I have hundreds of friends, troop leaders, teachers. There's no way I could have gotten here without them. And I owe a lot to those people.
Being an Eagle Scout's going to make me a well-rounded person. I've learned values and traditions that will help me throughout my life. And as an Eagle Scout, I've been inspired to maintain good grades and pursue a good college career.
Well, first, of course, because it's a scouting thing, we're looking to see how involved they are in scouting itself. And the vast majority are just really, they've done everything and in their troops, and some have more possibilities than others simply because of size of troops and that sort of thing, but they do all they can within those limitations.
Earning my Eagle, I think, has helped me gain pretty good leadership qualities that are helpful to anyone throughout their career, in college, and whatever career path they choose to go down. I think experience and leadership and being able to work well with others and get something done in a timely manner helps you out greatly in the work world.
We also look for scholarship, quite obviously, and how much they give to others. Service is really important, and servant leadership is what we teach. So this is something that these fellows actually emulate all the time and display around the community.
Eagle's definitely a great resume builder, but I think it's also because people look at Eagles and they see that those are real men of character that they can rely on. I know the first Eagle for my troop actually was our first Scoutmaster's son. He got a job after he graduated college, and he once asked his employer, why did I get this job? And he said, oh, well, you're an Eagle Scout, and I knew I could count on you because of that. I think for me it's also instilled a great love of trying to help other people and really being a servant for others.
These young men have, the ones we talk to and even the ones who don't make it to this level, have such great potential out in the communities that they're going to be in, and as leaders of families and leaders of not only scout units but also industry and education and all the services and everything else, the military, the whole bit. It gives these fellows a chance to make sure that happens, because as we all know now, getting a college education can break you, financially, and we feel that we're sending scouts out who are going to college and will utilize this appropriately and make the right decisions because of what they've based their lives on, and Scout Oath and Law, etc. And I think it just gives another avenue for somebody to succeed. And some of these guys can really, or most of them can really use that money, especially with the costs of higher education in these days.